Hey guys, it's Skybird, just out here enjoying the breeze and sitting with my bird. Okay, so this is one of my newest Rahi mucks so far, and this is a macaw style or parrot style Rahi, and I'm super happy with how it came up. The sculpting, the shaping of everything on it is really nice. I'm very happy with it. Just bear with me because I'm holding my camera in my hand while I try to take this. Unfortunately, I didn't think to bring a tripod. And originally I came to the park because I was going to have it in a tree and like do this whole cinematic opening, but yeah, it turns out the tripod's pretty important for that. I'm one person and it's really hard to use this thing and use its functions while also holding a camera. So, speaking of functions, it does have a few. Notably, the wings can actually open. They've got rubber bands on the bottom of them so that they just actually snap in the open or closed position. You can do that with each wing, so they actually get this pretty wide stance with the wings open. And that second function that I was just showing off there is that the wings can actually flap. Of course, I'm holding this backwards, so maybe this isn't the best way to show you this, but yeah, the wings flap. I'm super happy with how that came out overall, like just the shaping of it. And I did a lot of work on this head, like sculpting and shaping of it and everything, and so it was a shame to have it stationary in my original build, so I opted to put it on a ball joint so that you can make the head kind of look around and do whatever, but also I gave it just a little bit of a biting function, more so just to give it that added bit of personality, as I don't intend on making this a evil Rahi necessarily. But yeah, so I'm super happy with the overall shaping of everything. It actually started with the design of the tail here. Originally, I was making that for a different bird, which was way smaller than this, and that tail was just so unwieldy. And I was like, well, it's like a macaw, like, you know, with the feather color and everything like that going on in the back. So I wanted to make one. Originally, I was going to make it green, but unfortunately, I don't have a lot of the parts that I need in green, notably these ellipse pieces up here and these axle pieces. Not even sure they're available in regular Mata green. So I opted for red instead, which I think works out really well. I'm super happy with how it came out. And yeah, so let me go ahead and give you just kind of a look around. I got to do this while I'm holding my camera. So yeah, the way you use the function is fairly simple. Let me just go ahead and, hold on. There we go. So it's got this, well, if I hold it upside down, it's not going to work. Yeah, so it's got this little lever on the bottom here, and you just push that up. I don't have a lot of leverage in this position, but you just push up on it, and it just pushes those pinion pieces up, and yeah, pushes the wings up out of the way, which is pretty cool, but it does actually lock. Let me switch hands again. It does actually lock in the downward position as well, so you can actually lock the wings down by moving this little black thing beneath that actually locks the lever, the contraption here, so that the wings can no longer open, which is pretty cool. And you can actually use the rubber bands, the green rubber bands on here, across to these toe ball pieces to pull the lever up and hold it in the upward position, keeping the wings open. So it can lock in both ways. I did that solely for the purpose of posing it when I take pictures and stuff, and I decided to leave it in because it seems like a pretty good function. Or feature, I guess. But yeah, aside from that, other notable things, the bright lime green feet I thought was a really cool touch. Originally I was going to do black, but I figured since I have these green, lime green Borak teeth, I might as well use them here, and they look really good. Again, the bird was going to be green with just a flash of red, so the lime green made a lot more sense for that. But yeah, aside from that, it took me about, I would say, between 3 to 4 hours to design. I don't know exactly the timing. I didn't time myself, but about 2 hours to get the main design down, and then I spent another hour really stabilizing it, make sure everything was locked in place. You couldn't, like, pull the wings off or, you know, separate the tail from the body or something like that, because it's a primarily Bionicle-based body. So like these feet pieces and stuff in here are incorporated really well, but I just had to make sure that you couldn't like pull those pieces apart or anything like that. So there's a lot of reinforcement stuff going on with like the lift arms and just different beams and things that are sporadically placed throughout the body. So anyway, that's pretty much it for this guy, guys. I know this is a bit of a shorter video than I usually do, but it's because I'm just kind of out in the middle of the park, just kind of enjoying myself, and it is a little bit chilly. As you can see, there's some frost on the ground still, but it's not too bad overall. It's in the shades, so that's why it's still here. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you guys enjoy this one, I'm going to be posting instructions for this one very soon. Also, the little bird that I was talking about for that tail, you can already find it on my Discord, so I will leave that linked in the description below, as well as all of my other Rahi can be found there as well. And until next time, see ya.